G'day Gooseberry Racing fans, Dave here. Thanks everyone, first of all, for all your feedback and thoughts and emails. It's getting so busy that I've had to employ no, I haven't had to employ anyone. I think the only people that follow me up are my family and the crew that I swim with. So, if you're watching this and it's the first time, appreciate it if you would like, follow, subscribe and do all that sort of stuff to my YouTube, my Insta and the Facebook page for Gooseberry Racing. Just thought I'd give another little update on where I am. It's less than 2 weeks to go now. I think it's 9 days. That's the 22nd and today's the 11th. So that's 11 days, is it? Anyway, there's not long to go now. Not this Sunday, but this following Sunday is when the race is. So yeah, the nerves are starting to hit. I watched the athlete's preview on YouTube the other day, and that only made it worse. Interesting, the run course is a little different. So when Choco and I did the test run a couple of weeks ago, we had to run up a Rippleside Park and up a little hill and then chuck a Yui and come back. That's not the case this year. They're just going to the Rippleside car park area, chucking the Yui in and going down the Western Beach, but they're extending it so you go past Line Burners boat ramp and you go up another little hill. Yay! So they're replacing one hill with another one. So thanks for that, organisers. How's the training going? Well, this is going to be interesting. So posing a question that I may or may not be able to answer in the positive on the 22nd, but can you actually complete a 70.3 with the half marathon at the end when you haven't trained for any more than 7 kilometres? Maybe, I think I did 7.5 is probably the longest run I've done in the last 4 to 6 weeks. Had a little bit of I've got an ITB issue, so the iliotibial band. So that really has slowed down my training in the running, especially. It's impacted some of the rides. I've been a bit sore after doing a run, so not ideal. But I've paid all this money, so I'm going to actually by hook or by crook, complete it. So spoke to some physios, the guys at the injury clinic, Sam and I forget the other chap's name, but they came to our run club, the Running Creatures, run by Jean Convery, the other week. So they gave me a rundown and looked at my stretches and doing that sort of stuff. So they put me onto some Celebrex, some really strong anti-inflammatories. I've been taking those for about a week to really stop the pain. So that's really, really good. So day to day stopping the pain. But when I sort of run, I get around the 4 to 6 kilometre mark. That's when I sort of start to feel a bit iffy. But just run through it. Tough as teeth. I've got tattoos. So as my dad would say, if you've got tattoos, you're tough. So just going through it, and then I'll just do all the proper recovery and maybe get it more permanently looked at once I complete the thing. So had a little bit of calf soreness as well with a couple of runs, but from the little tear that I did earlier in the year. But just maintaining my strength and conditioning training. So I do 3 strength and conditioning sessions each week, focusing on all the whole body, upper body, lower body, core, abdominals, obliques, all that sort of stuff. I do some yoga and / Pilates at least once a week as well. So that's really helping with my mobility, and some of the stretches and exercises I'm doing have really helped the ITB. So I definitely will be continuing those after the triathlon. And as well as some of the stuff that I'm doing for calves. So really make sure that my warm-up procedures is going to be spot on, which is going to be difficult in the race, right? Because you do your warm-up, then you go and swim for 35 minutes, and then you get out and you run. So that first transition out of the water is going to be really telling for me. But then obviously going from bike to ride, pardon me, my my muscles will be pretty warmed up and loose by the time I finish that 90k ride and then hit into the 21ks. So yeah, but training's going well. Really enjoying my swimming. That's probably the biggest thing that surprised me. I consider myself as a bit of a cyclist, but yeah, the swimming, really enjoyed it. I've got a great group of people I swim with down the Holidays Heroes, and then we have another session on Tuesday night and down at Eastern Beach, as well as the Thursday night for Holidays Heroes. Shout out to Rob Doris for organising those. Water's been a bit icky and murky, quite rough at times, which I don't mind because you can't predict what it's going to be on the day. I think I've said that before. So if we get rough conditions while I'm training and then it's smooth as on the day, hopefully that'll put me in a good position to swim really well. So most of my training to date over the last couple of weeks has been just doing that race pace, doing that 2 kilometre swim. Something I'll break it up every now and again. You know, I'll do a 200 warm up, then I'll do maybe 600 to 700 one way, have a break, and then do the full K on the way back, 1.1K. So get the 2Ks up. Some have been 2.3. So, but again, really appreciative of the crew that I swim with. I've got Harley, Kane, Adam, and Maureen who tag along and really provide some really good motivation and tips and tricks. Really good. So training's going really well. Cycling, pretty comfortable with cycling. You know, there shouldn't be any dramas there. It's now just about making sure that my body's ready to do it. So with my target going to be around anywhere between 6 and 6.5 hours is what I'm sort of hoping for, depending on how the knee goes. So yeah, that's my target. I'm pretty confident I'll get closer to 6 than 6:30, but see what happens on the day. Gear. So for all those people who have been following me intently in my goggles, my Effortless Swimming Nano Clears, another thumbs up for those things. Great goggles. Again, none of this is paid promotion. I'll be mentioning a couple of things today, but none of it's paid. But those Nano Clears are great. Swam at Mount Martha the other day, and the water was like I was looking into the air. There was just you could tell the water was so clear and the goggles were so clear. No fogging up. You know, I've done 2.3, 2.4 Ks in the open water with these goggles, and there is absolutely no fogging. There's no water ingress unless I'm a gooseberry, hence the name, and don't put them on properly or take them off, and then as I put them back on, a wave splashes. But they're the best, most comfy glasses I've ever had. Of my 2XU wetsuit, I've got the open water. It's an entry-level wetsuit, like $300, but I tell you what, the material's really thin, light. The neoprene gives me the buoyancy and the snugness that I need, but without being really restrictive in the shoulders. Just gives you that little bit of extra, hip lift in the water to keep you on the top. So it just helps my stroke and means that I'm performing at a level down, but still maintaining my pace. With arm speed and things like that. So really enjoy that. And then finally went out and bought some Continental GP 5000 tyres. They're sitting in the office ready to be fitted. I'll probably fit them up after this weekend's rides, then do one ride on them next week and bed them in. So really excited about that because everyone says they're free watts. So I'll give a post-race rundown on those to see did they actually live up to the hype. So really hoping that they do give me some extra free watts for the same effort, therefore hopefully go a little bit faster. That's my update. Too long didn't read, less than 2 weeks to go. Nerves are starting to set in, but I've done all the work, dialed in my nutrition, dialed in my fluid intake, did all the training I can do based around my injuries and things like that. So I'm quietly confident. I'm confident I'm going to finish. Just me being ultra competitive, it's just going to be whether I finish it and be happy at the end. I'll be happy. Don't get me wrong. When I finish, I will be happy. But the real those people that know me know that I'm super competitive, and I've got to make sure that I temper that and just be happy that I've finished the race, and regardless of the time, like who knows, I could have to walk the marathon, the half marathon, sorry. So that's really going to blow out my time. But I'll be happy anywhere between anything under 6 hours 30. I'll be very happy with that. So looking forward to the race. I'll do another quick update between now and then, probably do a couple of little shorts, maybe a little live stream on the morning of the race, in between nervous runs to the toilets, and setting up all the bike and things like that. So that's probably the bit I'm really nervous about. I've set up for triathlons before. I've set up for a 70.3 before, but only as the rider in the team with my mates Choco and Greg. But this year I've got to pack everything in the one spot. So just make sure that I don't forget anything. So, again, if anyone knows me, I love a good checklist. So I'll have a little checklist written on my phone to make sure I'm capturing everything and take it there. Although, sometimes I forget. So I'll double check, triple check, put it all in boxes and bags, and then take it down on the day. Because I think last year I went to go and put my bike in transition, but forgot to put the stickers on it. So I had to jump in the car, drive home and put the stickers on and then come back. So I'm known for, even though I love a checklist, not really following it. So that's it. That's me. Thanks for watching. And as always, like, follow, subscribe, comment, send me a message, see how I'm going. And look forward to doing a couple more before the race, and then a rundown on the Monday after the race if I'm not in hospital with any serious injuries. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates. Gooseberry Racing out. Cheers.